are dialing in from, or I guess dialing in, man, that's old school, logging in from, I guess, worldwide. I want to welcome you here today. My name is James Ward. I'm going to be your host here for this Lion Share overview. So, one of two things: either you're brand new, someone invited you to come learn about this opportunity. And if that's the case, let me be the first to welcome you. Or maybe you're an existing member that's just coming out to support us. We definitely appreciate that. So, a lot of exciting things going on here at Lion Share. What I always like to do, I kind of like to give just a quick update of where things are at. Then we're going to do a brief presentation to tell everybody who's new what this is all about. And then we're actually going to bring some people out at the end here to tell you what their experience has been. We are literally just a few days away from being a month old with this smart contract. So very, very new from that perspective. There's about 84,000 people that have come into the smart contract during that time, paid out about 10 million. I don't know the exact amount, but somewhere close to that in Ethereum. So it's been an amazing run here that we've had in such a short amount of time. And truthfully, it seems like it's been about a year, even though it's been less than a month. That's the truth. So we've got a lot of exciting things that are happening inside of this smart contract, and we'll talk about some of those at the end of the presentation. But for now, what I want to do is I'm going to go on and share my PowerPoint with you. And I'm going to show you why so many people have said yes to what is going on here and really give you a complete understanding of this platform, which is what you came here for. So with that being said, let's get into it. Number one, I always start with what is Lion Share. Lion Share is a smart contract. And for those of you who might be new to cryptocurrency, or even if you've been in it for a minute, you may not even completely know what a smart contract is. But a smart contract is nothing more than a piece of programming code that goes directly on the blockchain, okay? And the cool thing about it is a self-operating system, which means this: it doesn't require a company or anyone behind it. It actually operates on its own. And that gives you a lot of advantages that we're going to talk about here today. I would say, and of course I'm biased, I know this, but I believe we have the very best smart contract out there. When you look out in the industry today of smart contracts, there's a lot that are popping up. Some are actual smart contracts, some are posing to be smart contracts, but the truth is this: the ones that are actually smart contracts, about 99% of those are the same exact thing with a different logo on it. What you're going to find here today is something that's very different. We built this code from the ground up. Spent a tremendous amount of time and hours on this. Our developer did, which actually you're going to be able to hear from him tomorrow at the same exact time tomorrow. We'll talk about that later. But there's a lot of great things here. So this system is a peer-to-peer marketing system. And, basically what that means is this: usually when you go out there and you start marketing any type of product or service, when someone makes a payment, the money goes to the company, right? Then the company figures out what portion they're going to keep. Then they send the other portion to you, right? That's usually the way that it works. Well, inside of a smart contract, that's not the way it works. It actually is peer to peer, which means instead of that person paying a company, since there's no company behind it, the payment goes directly and instantly to you. So it's created this environment for people to be able to earn on demand, literally instantly, not waiting a day, not waiting a week, not waiting a month, not even waiting an hour. You can get paid instantly inside of this platform. And I think we would all agree, in the current economic situation that we're in, man, that is an awesome thing for people, because there's a lot of challenges out there that people are facing economically right now due to the pandemic that's out there. So it's created this amazing opportunity. And in addition to that, the risk that's associated with doing business with a smart contract is basically zero. And the reason why I say that is because, when I think of risk, I'm like, okay, if I get started, am I going to get hurt, or is it going to hurt my family or my pocketbook, right? Number two, if I refer others, is this thing going to last, or am I going to have to hide from these people at the store, or, on social media? You know what I'm talking about. We have all been there many, many times. The great thing about this is that, once this was placed on the blockchain, it cannot be removed. It cannot be manipulated. There's no company at the top that can just, take the money and run, or disappear, or do any of that. So some of those struggles that maybe you've had in the past, those things are completely wiped away. And, you can definitely have confidence that you can get started here today. And not only just you, when you refer others, you know that nobody's going to get hurt, which is an amazing thing. Now, you can work this business directly from home on your computer. You can also use your cell phone. We have a ton of people that do that. And everything that we do here is in 100% Ethereum, okay? Ethereum, if you're not really familiar with it, number one, I would say get that way because there's a lot of great things going on with it. It's the second largest cryptocurrency in the world, right next to Bitcoin. I'm assuming everybody on here has heard of Bitcoin, and maybe you're just getting familiar with Ethereum, but it's the second largest when you look at market cap. But there's a lot of great things about Ethereum. Number one, the technology behind it, right? That's allowed us to create these smart contracts. Number two, the speed in which it moves is very good. And thirdly, the anticipation for the price of Ethereum over the next 12 to 24 months is to go drastically higher. Just since we started this, okay, we started this almost a month ago. I can't remember the exact date, but we're close to a month into this, and I'm actually looking at the price of Ethereum right now. That's what I'm doing. So the price of Ethereum right now is almost $390. When we started this, 3.5 weeks ago, it was at $240. Because that's a huge jump. So the reason why I tell you that is because the expectations is for it to go much higher over the next 12 to 24 months. How high and when, we don't know. And nobody does, regardless of what they tell you. But the reason why I mention that is, hey, not only can this be some of that now income for you, but it can be some of those wealth building opportunities that you have for you and your family as you begin to get your bills caught up and things like that. So it serves two purposes, in my opinion. Now let's talk about transparency. I bet if I ask you here today how many times you have seen people out there promoting a program or promoting themselves, talking about earning $100,000 a week or some type of nonsense that's hyped up. Everyone who would say yes, I've seen that, and most of the time it comes with no proof. And then on the flip side of that, I bet you've seen some companies out there that aren't completely truthful, or they can't be, right? Either they have good intentions, some have bad intentions. Those two things in this industry have been what I would consider like a black eye, right? It's always been there. With a smart contract, that stuff is removed because you see, this is an open source, an open ledger, meaning that every single transaction that happens inside of a smart contract, you can see. You can log into not only your account, you can log into every account on this smart contract. You can see every transaction right there as it happens up to the second. So, it's created this environment of complete trust and honesty because there's nowhere to hide, right? I mean, that's the only option you have is to show people the truth. So it's a very cool thing. And I really believe that it's the way of the future in many aspects of business. It may not be in a smart contract, but I believe that the industry is moving that direction when it comes to doing business. Now, there's a couple key things that really differentiate LionShare from every other smart contract out there. Some of you today, if you've looked at any other smart contract, maybe you've been part of other smart contracts, you're going to look at this and at first glance, you're going to be like, well, I've seen this. I mean, this is already out there. But what you don't understand is that it's actually not. Looks can be deceiving. I know everybody has heard that before. That it couldn't be more true when it comes to LionShare versus every other contract out there. So I want you to know the differences. So starting with, we are the very first and the only true follow me matrix ever put on a smart contract. Now, there's a lot of other ones out there that say that they're matrices, but they're really just pass up systems. Okay, this is a true follow me system, and the reason why I start with this because once you understand the power of this and the power of being able to keep everybody with you that you refer, this is really going to click with you. So what I mean by that is this. In every other smart contract out there today, when you refer people to them, okay, that means that you either use someone that you sign up someone someone that you're close to, or maybe someone you met on social media, someone that you marketed to and spent money on, however you got them to say yes. In every other contract, when you put them in the system, they go to follow someone else, right? So whether it be someone you have no idea who they are, all the way up to the top of the company. Here at LionShare, anyone that you refer will always stay with you. Another way to say this is you're going to have to do 3 to 4 more times the work in any other contract than you're going to have to do here to earn the same income. And it's nothing more than math and the truth. And once you understand it, it'll really get you, and people will flock here. Now, there's two different matrices that we're going to share with you here today. There's the personal matrix, and then there's the team building matrix. And the personal is all about your efforts, right? What are you going to do for your business? The team building side of it allows you to really partner up with people around the world. And that's what's cool about this. You literally can do business in any country in the world. As long as someone can have an Ethereum account, they can get set up and they can go. So there's many of you here today that you will actually open up new countries for us. You know people in countries that we have no idea who they are, where they're located. And I would say right now we're probably in like 40 to 50 countries. So you can imagine how big we are actually going to get once this thing becomes worldwide. And you can be one of the very first people that do it. Now, we are the only smart contract out there today to be able to lower the prices on our packages. Now, some of you are like, what's the big deal on this? Well, if you remember, I told you that Ethereum's already went from $240 all the way up to 390. They're anticipating that it could go as high as 2,000. I even have heard 10,000 for one Ethereum. Now, if that happens, okay, what is going to happen to this industry is that every single smart contract out there, with the exception of Lionshare, it will become obsolete. No one will be able to use it because the pricing will be so high. Because, see, when they put their contract on the blockchain, they did not give themselves the ability to lower the prices, which means this: they're going to have to start a new contract, which also means you're going to lose your organization if you're working with them, because they can't move an organization, right? It's just going to be a free for all going into a contract. It's going to be mass chaos. Inside of Lionshare, you can know that, hey, number one, we're always going to be affordable to the masses because we can adjust the pricing. Number two, you're always going to keep your organization. Your people are always going to follow you without us having to start a new contract, which is a pretty awesome deal, right? Now, I already talked about affordability. We're going to talk about that here on the next slide. So let's get into it. What you're looking at right now are two different platforms that we have here called the L1 and the L2. The L1 and the L2. Both of these have the same exact pricing. They both start at 0.02 Ethereum and go all the way up to 16 Ethereum on both platforms. Now, there, you can see that there's a structure underneath each of these. We're going to talk about that here in a second. You know, this slide right here is all about the pricing and how this thing works. Okay. To get started with Lionshare here today, it's going to be a total of 0.04 Ethereum, because what we do is we allow you, when you join, to join both the L1 and the L2 simultaneously. So 0.04 is the amount that you will pay Hey there, folks. I'm so sorry. My electricity cut off. I mean, instantly. I don't know if you guys saw that, so I apologize. I'm back. Can everybody give me, like, just show me a number one that you can hear me? Okay, I see some thumbs up. I apologize for that. I mean, I tell you what, we're gonna start right back where we were at, though. So I think everybody caught the pricing side of this. So this is where we're gonna start rolling from. 0.04 Ethereum to get started with us, plus the gas fee. Okay. And we're going to talk a little bit about the gas fee a little bit later, and we'll approach that because it's a much bigger subject than I want to get started with this. But what I wanted you to get from this slide right here is the affordability of our packages, right? And also, as you can see, even though these are the prices right now, if we ever feel like we get to the point where we need to adjust these down because Ethereum is too high, we are the only contract out there that can do that. So it's really, really important. So let's get into the compensation part of this. Okay. I love this part of the presentation because of the simplicity. If you're someone new here today, most likely you've seen a lot of different companies out there, maybe a lot of different projects that have some really cool products, some really good, cool ways to earn. But there's a disadvantage usually when you are new to any type of business, and it's usually the understanding of how it works, right? The products are pretty easy to understand, but most of the time when it comes to the compensation plan, that becomes a little bit challenging, especially to new people. Well, here's a cool thing. Tonight, what you're going to learn about, or this morning, depending on where you're at, you're going to learn about a comp plan that's so simple to explain to folks that, it's going to be no problem. Your kids can even do it. I promise you that. Okay. So we're going to start with the L1. The L1 is all about your personal referrals. Okay. This is your personal business that we're talking about. We'll get to the team building side next, but we're going to start with this. Okay. Now, what you can see here, this is the L1, and you are at the top of this matrix right here where it says ID. It could say you, but it says ID. And there's 3 positions directly underneath you, okay? And the way that's going to work is anytime you refer someone, those people are going to take the next available position in your matrix, and it will always be left to right. So you at the top, the first person you refer goes here, second person here, and third person here. And that would fill up your matrix, okay? But let me break it down for you where you can really understand it. So you paid 0.02 to get into this matrix, okay? And they all work the same, by the way. It doesn't matter which package we're talking about. So we're going to roll with the 0.02. The first person that pays into this is also going to pay 0.02. But instead of that going to an admin or some main account, they're going to pay it directly and instantly to you. So you just earn 0.02. Second person that you refer also is going to pay 0.02. And guess what? It's going to go instantly and directly to you. So look, at this point right here, you paid 0.02 and you've already received 0.04. That means that you have doubled your Ethereum just by referring 2 people. I know that you guys have seen out there. I always say this. You see out there all the time, hey, double your Bitcoin or double your Ethereum in these amount of days. Like, why even wait? Why not just do it today by just referring 2 people, right? It's really simple. Now, the third sell that you make, it's a different color. You see it's blue there. This sell is actually going to be paid to your sponsor, okay? And it does a couple things for you. Number one, if your sponsor is receiving commissions, and that's the person that invited you, by the way, that's what sponsor means. If they're receiving a commission from your efforts, they're going to be more inclined to want to help you, right? That's number one. But number two, it also creates a cycle. You see those arrows going in a circle, that indicates a cycle. What a cycle is that when you fill up a matrix, our system automatically recognizes it. They create a cycle, which creates a brand new matrix that looks exactly like this. Now, there's one key thing that differentiates us from every other smart contract out there in the industry as well, and it's this. You can cycle as many times on any package that you own inside of Lionshare. Every other contract out there right now, if you were to cycle on their lowest package and you didn't upgrade to the next package, they just hold your earnings from you. You can never earn there again until you upgrade. And it's true on every single package. Here, you upgrade when you want to. I mean, there's plenty of incentives to want to upgrade financially. So we don't force you to do it. We just allow you to do it when you're ready. So let me break this down for you in really, really simple terms, okay? Here you are at the top of your 0.02 matrix. Cell number 1 and cell number 2, 100% of this is going to go to you. Cell number 3 will go to your sponsor, which will create a new matrix, and you can do this again and again. That's the comp plan on the L1. I mean, how easy is that? 1 and 2 go to you, 3 goes to your sponsor, and you just get to keep doing it. I told you it was simple, right? And there's a lot of power and simplicity, especially for those of you who are new, just getting started, trying to show people how to do this. All y'all can say, hey, the first 2 go to me, the third one goes to my sponsor. So let's get into the team building aspect of this. What I like about this team building aspect is that number one, there's no limitations on where you can do business. So you can do business in any country in the world. The second thing is this, I know we all have different gifts and talents. There's some of you that are really good at things that I'm not good at, and vice versa, right? And we also have different networks. You might have a huge network. I might have a huge network. And what a team building aspect does is that it allows you to not only leverage all your efforts, but also work with others around the world and leverage their efforts to create this unbelievable opportunity for earning for everybody. And that's what the team building aspect is all about. Everybody doing their part. And when that happens, it creates this thing called spillover that we're going to talk about. So here's the deal. This is you at the top of this matrix. And there's a couple major differences between the L2 and the L1. First of all is, in the L1, it's all about your personal referrals. And in the L2, it's all about the team effort. So actually, you don't have to refer a single person into this matrix and able to earn. Okay. Now, I always say that, but just as I just told you, these things work best when everybody does their part. If you're going to come and just watch, your income potential is going to be nowhere near what it could be if you get out there and you actually run this like a business. Okay. So that's just the truth of it. Now, the second thing that's different is the structure. As you can see, this is you at the top. There's 2 positions directly underneath you and then 4 positions directly underneath that. On the L1, there are only 3 positions directly under you. So the structure is different. So let's get into this, okay? We're still going to start at the 0.02 matrix. This ID is still you. And here's the way it's going to work, okay? Cell number 1 and cell number 2, when these 2 people come in and they pay their 0.02, these payments are going to go up line, which means whoever's at the top of your matrix is going to receive that, okay? Cell number 3, cell number 4, and cell number 5, 100% of this is going to be paid directly to you. Cell number 6, you can see it's a different color there. It will be paid to your sponsor and will create a new matrix that looks just like this. I want you to think about something, okay? You may not have referred a single person into this matrix, and you just got paid 3 different times 100%, right? So you've tripled your Ethereum without referring a single person into this potentially. That's an amazing deal. So what I want to do is I want to break it down for you really, really easy, just like I did the L1. So you can take it here. And then I'm going to show you something else that's really powerful. Okay. This is you at the top of your 0.02 matrix. Cell number 1 and cell number 2, 100% of that will be passed up line. Cell number 3, 4, and 5, you will receive 100% of that commission. And cell number 6 will be paid to your sponsor. And you can create this matrix and do it again and again. So, just like you said with the L1, if you're new here, man, what an easy concept to grasp, right? All y'all can say, hey, 1 and 2 go up line. I get paid on 3, 4, and 5, and 6 goes to my sponsor. And I just get to keep doing that. Just like with the L1. L1 is, hey, the first 2 go to me. The third one goes to my sponsor. This is so easy for people to be able to catch that, if you're new here today, you're going to have complete confidence going out there and sharing this with people. That's what I love about it. But there's another step to this, okay? If you remember, I said we are the very first true follow me system ever put on the blockchain. First and the only, right? Everybody else, you give up your personal cells. Here, anybody that you personally refer, they always stay with you. So here's what I want to show you. Even though you don't have to personally refer people into this matrix, let's assume that you did, okay? So you went out there and you personally referred all 6 of these people that came in. If you were to do that, that would create a cycle, right? Because these 6 positions are filled up, it would create a cycle. Now, when that happens, you would get a new matrix that looks just like this. But here's what's different, okay? The 6 people that you referred, when they get out there and they have success, so when these 6 people begin to cycle, they will start to follow you into your next matrix and take another position. So if all 6 of these people cycle, guess what? They would take another position in a matrix for you, and that would cause you to cycle again with the same 6 people that you started with, okay? Now, imagine if you had 12 people and they came into your matrix once a week. That would be 2 guaranteed cycles every single week. As you can see, this follow me system is phenomenal. Now, we're working on some stuff to show you even more details of how this can work. But if you can get the concept that anyone that you refer always follows you versus anywhere else, anyone you refer is going to go somewhere else, it's a huge difference, right? Your income potential goes through the roof. So let's look at some of the income potential. Right now, we are looking at the L1. That is your personal matrix. And what this graph is showing is that if you started at the very lowest package, the 0.02, and we all do, and then you just upgraded every single time you cycled. So you started at 0.2, you upgraded to 0.05. You cycled at 0.05, you upgraded to 0.1. You do that all the way through package 16. So through all the packages. So basically, another way to say this is you only cycled 1 time at every single package in the L1. That would be 55.59 Ethereum, which is about 18 to 19,000 US dollars. Okay, cycling 1 time. Now here's the deal: we have people that will cycle 2, 3, 4, 10 times, on every package. So you can see the income gets crazy. And by the way, this is just the L1. Let's look at the L2. Same exact example. You start at the lowest level, you upgrade every single time you cycle to the next package, all the way to the 16th package. So just cycling one time on every L2 package would be 111.16 Ethereum. That's over $40,000. So if you combine the L1 and the L2, that's 166.75 Ethereum, which is over $60,000 by cycling one time on every package in the L1 and the L2. So imagine doing that 2 or 3 or 4 or 10 times, and you can see the power of this and how this can majorly make some income for you and your family. So speaking of that, I want to follow this up and end it right here. Okay. When you talk about commissions inside of Lionshare, you have to have in your mind, this is a way that you can create instant and direct income for you. You will never ever have to wait on a payment or wonder if a payment is ever going to show up. It does not work like that. It goes instantly and directly to you. I know for a fact that if I opened up the mics and I said, "Hey, what's your challenge today?" Every one of you would have something else. You've got to put food on your table. You got to pay your electric bill. You got to pay your car payment. You got to pay your house payment. You need to help your parents who need help financially. You have health problems. You need help with your insurance. There would be a multitude of reasons why you are here today, but they would all come back to one thing: the ability for you to create your lion's share, your instant income. If you look up lion's share, what you're going to find out is that means that in any business transaction, whoever gets the largest financial piece of that transaction gets the lion's share. And that's what I've been showing you here today, is the simplicity behind it and how to get yours. So what do you got to do to get started? Well, number one, all you need is an Ethereum wallet with some Ethereum in it. Okay. There's three main wallets that we talk about. I know I only have two listed here. The first one is MetaMask. If you're going to use your computer, you absolutely want to use MetaMask. Okay. So desktop or laptop, you're using MetaMask 100%. If you're going to use your Android phone, if you're an Android user, you want to use Trust Wallet. Okay. Trust Wallet does not work on iPhone, just FYI. So make sure if you use an Android, you use Trust Wallet. If you're going to use an iPhone, we recommend that you use Coinbase Wallet. Okay. Not Coinbase Exchange. That's a totally different thing. So I know people in the US, you know what Coinbase Exchange is. It's Coinbase Wallet. So just in your app store, it's a little bit lower. Here's the deal. We're not going to get caught up on the details of this. You're going to get back with whoever sent you here today, and they're going to show you how to set up your wallet, how to get it funded, and how to get started. So listen, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this here today. I'm sorry my electricity went off there for a second. I had to jump back on. Thank goodness it came back on, right? But what I hope you got from this presentation were a few things. Number one, the ability for you and your family to have that now income, not later, but now. The fact that without since there's no company behind it, there's no company that can take off with the money. There's no ability for this thing to go away. All those struggles that you've had in the back of your mind every single time you deal with the business, they should be wiped away, and you should have 100% confidence knowing that you can build this for you and your family. The ability to be able to go worldwide, right? No limitations on the countries that you can do business in. The affordability. This is affordable to the masses, right? And it can continue to be, because we have the option to lower our packages. The only smart contract out there that can do that. Every other contract will become obsolete and too expensive. We will have the ability to lower our packages if it ever gets to that point. Super important. The only true follow me system, right? Every other contract out there, you refer people, you may as well not even refer them, because you're going to lose them, right? Here, you have the ability to keep those people with you and allow them to follow you through the process. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stop sharing this because I want you to hear from some other people here today on what their experience has been. Now, I'm going to ask you this, okay? If y'all have a customer support issue, I'm going to ask for you to put it in the chat, and I will send you some information to help you with that. Okay. So if you have something going on with your account, or anything like that, please put it in the chat. What we're going to ask here today is that the people that have had some success come out, tell us what your experience has been. Now, listen, before I even get into it though, I want to address the gas fee. Okay. Because here's what I know. I've already gotten, if I showed you the chat right now, there's already about 15 people that have said, hey, the gas fee is getting high. The gas fee is getting high, right? So we've got to address it, because if I don't, then everyone's going to be asking about it. So I talked a little bit about this last night. The gas fee, for those of you who are new, when you get started with us, lion's share fee is going to be 0.04 to get started. Okay. That's about 15 to 16 US dollars. That's what your cost is going to be from our side. There's also what they call a gas fee. We don't control the gas fee. The gas fee is driven by the miners on the blockchain. Okay. And it basically works like this. There's a gas fee that they are going to charge every single time our smart contract does any type of transaction. So anytime someone pulls up their account and they look at their statistics, anything like that, it causes work on our smart contract. When that happens, when any type of function happens, miners charge for that transaction, right? So there's always fees that are associated with it. Now, what you're going to hear right now is that gas fees are very high. They are. They've went through the roof over the last 3 days. But here's what people don't realize. The transactions that are happening in Ethereum right now are as high as they've ever been. They are as high as they've ever been. I showed a graph last night to everybody that the transactions literally are as high as they were in 2017, 2018 when things were going berserk, right? So they are high. What we're doing behind the scenes here is we're looking for different alternatives that might help you. And I know some of you have reached out to us and tried to help us as well. But there's a lot of contracts out there that actually aren't contracts. They're just taking payments and then, like a normal transfer, those payments are always going to be less. Okay. So just, I don't want to confuse anybody, especially if you're new. I just wanted to address that because I know for certain when I open this mic up, most likely what's going to happen is we're going to have a few people come out and say, hey, James, the gas fee is high. Did you know that? Is there anything you can do about it? Even after what I just said right now, we will still have people do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring out some people, let them tell you exactly what's going on with their experience. Before we do that, I'd like to bring out Edgardo. Edgardo, are you there, my man? Let's see if Edgardo is available. He might be tied up. All right, so it looks like Edgardo is maybe tied up. I'm just going to start bringing some people out. There's a few of you that have your hands up, so I'm just going to bring you out to begin with. Again, if you have a customer support issue, if that's what you raised your hand for, I'm going to ask you just to go ahead and put it back into the chat and see if we can help you out. Okay? Oh, there's Edgardo. What's up, man?
Good morning, James. How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. Reading messages too, and So good morning, everyone. So let's bring some people in. So I have why don't we bring Vicus to start with?
Oh wow, I see him here. What's up, Vicus?
Yeah, let's
yeah.
What's up, man? I haven't seen you in a little while. How's everything going in India?
Things are going good, like more than good, I would say. Yes, gas fees is high. So what our team is doing now, so we have been promoting the plan, we have been showing the plan, and everyone is happy about this. So what we have done is we have asked every of our teammates of our to our guests to buy Ethereum. So we have people loaded their Ethereum wallet now. We are waiting for a gas fee to go down. So all my team, on the behalf of all my team, here I have one request. So the request is, as we all know, you have announced an award for one that is for 1 August to 15th of August, right? So we have a lot of people who are having sales in their hand, who are having their Ethereum wallet loaded, but they're waiting for gas fee to go down, and this is happening from last 3 days. So if we get some extension so that more people can be counted in for the reward.
Yeah, I think we can maybe do that. I mean, so here's the deal, Vicus. Let me kind of just tell people what you're talking about, okay? For the people that are new, we have a sales contest that's going on right now that started August 1st. It's supposed to end on August 15th. And what Vicus is saying is, look, the gas fees have been so high the last 2 days that they have a bunch of people that want to join, that want to qualify for this, because all you have to do to qualify for the sales contest is to make 3 personal sales. So there's a lot of people that will be able to be included in that. And we're going to be doing a drawing where the first prize is 5 Ethereum, second prize is 3 Ethereum, and the third prize is 2 Ethereum. So Vicus, I hear what you're saying. You're asking me to extend this, or us to extend this. I think it's definitely something we can do. Why don't we do this? I will speak with Edgardo on this when we get off of here, And then if it's something that we can do, I'll make a video and put it out there. But it sounds fair to me. I guess the only risk is, when is the gas price going down? It's something we don't know. But I'm going to give it back to you, man, because I know you've had a tremendous amount of success and you're a great leader out there. So continue with what you were saying.
Sir, I have one more very interesting question here, but if you allow me, I would like to ask this question at the last of the this webinar. Am I allowed to do so?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course you can. So we'll bring you back out after we bring some more people. Is that cool?
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you so much. So one thing Vicus didn't tell you is this guy has crushed it. Him and his team are absolutely killing it financially. So I know they're excited about what is going on here. Let's see who else we have here on this call. I see we have a ton of people. How about I see Nitish sitting there. Nitish, I saw you with your little baby. Why don't you come out and say hello to everybody?
Hello, James. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, man. It was good to see you and your baby there.
Yes. We are so happy and we are so glad. And this is in this 2020 situation, during this pandemic situation, the company called Lionshare and came and changed so many people's lives. I'm a happy family man now. Not only my family, there's so many families are happy just because of Lionshare. It's a wonderful. A company came just 3 weeks earlier and changed so many families, making their families happy. It's a great thing, and it's an amazing thing. And no words to describe, and no words to say thank you for you guys. What you guys did to our family and for our families. Thank you so much. And even though I was managed to earn 5,000 in just 3 weeks, it's huge amount for me. And thank you so much. No words to say anything. Thank you. And if anybody new here, I strongly recommend this company is going to change your life. All you need to do is believe and let's start. Thank you, James, sir.
Oh, man, we appreciate it. Nitish, you always have a great story. So as you heard, Nitish has earned $5,000 just in 3 weeks, and just a phenomenal guy. Always has a great story. I always call him out because I like his smile and his energy, and I know all of you can probably resonate with what's going on there. I see a few other people here. Let's see here. I see China Victor. China Victor, are you there? I see your hand is up. Try it again. I see you're unmuted.
Hello, Mr. James. I'm so happy about this smart contract. But I have a problem with the smart contract. Like on Tuesday night, I lost my money and I was in pain. Like I lost all my money I made from Lionshare, and I was in pain. I told my sponsor everything that happened. But I didn't disclose my face, my Trust Wallet face with anybody. And he was saying that I don't know, like I was very confused then. And right now I'm so down, like I'm very down, even at work now, sir. I'm not even getting myself because of the money I lost from there. Like I was complaining to everybody, and they're saying that it's not possible for them to hack a Trust Wallet unless somebody has access to your face. Understand? Yeah. So I was fucking down. Like I don't even have the mind to tell anybody about Lionshare again.
So China, here do you go by Victor or you go by China? What's your first name?
Victor.
Victor. Okay. So look, man, I just sent you a private message on the chat for you to check out there. Okay. So check that out. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of difficult for me to even comment on what might have happened with your Trust Wallet. I mean, obviously we don't control anything about that, but I did send you a message. So if you can contact us there, we'll do our best to help you out. Okay. And see if there's something we can do. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Victor. All right, man. I appreciate it. So as y'all know, I mean, for new folks, we don't have any control over like wallets and things like that. I mean, just letting you know that. So, all right, let's see who else we have here with some hands up. I see John. John, are you there? I see your hand is up.
Hello.
Hey, John, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Zambia.
From Zambia. Okay, awesome.
Yeah. How are you, sir?
How long have you been with Lionshare?
I just saw the post on Telegram. So I really want to know more about it. Like I want to join also. I'm new. I didn't know anything about it.
Okay, so John, were you able to watch the presentation here today?
No, I've just joined actually.
Oh, you just got here. Okay, so John, here's the deal. We do these calls 2 times a day. So whoever invited you, there's also a recording on YouTube in case you can't make it out. But we do them at this time, and then we do them another 12 hours from now, or I guess 11 hours from now. We do the same exact call. But I know that's like 3 a.m. your time, so that might be kind of tough. So whoever invited you here, ask them for the YouTube link that you can check out, or you can come back here tomorrow. We'll start at 10 a.m. Eastern time, so the same exact time, and you can come back out and hear more about it. Is that cool?
Yeah, well, that's all right.
Okay. All right, John. Thank you so much. So Zambia, I think that's the first one I've heard from Zambia. Obviously, you know, we've got Nigeria crushing it. We've got South Africa blowing it up there in Africa. Ghana is coming onto the scene. So Zambia, a new one there. Let's see. Juan Carlos Aguilar. Juan Carlos Aguilar, how you doing? Are you there?
Hello, hello. How you doing? ¿Qué onda, James?
¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo estás?
Wonderful, man. I'm fantastic too. Hello, Diony, Stevens, and everybody here in that Zoom. Right now, I'm very happy. You know, James, Lionshare is changed my life, man. Right now, I have another lifestyle because Lionshare is powerful, like a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations for my every leaders. Everybody in that Zoom is a special. You know what I'm saying? It's special because in this moment, coronavirus. Some people have maybe challenges with your finance, with your family. This smart contract is the most cheaper and included people. You know what I'm saying? I like it, man. I love it. This smart contract is the best of the best. We are number 1 right now in the rank, you know? Thanks, man. Thanks, James. Thanks, Edgardo. Everything for my people, for my guys, everybody working a lot of day on this smart contract. Thank you, man.
Well, Juan Carlos, number 1, man, your English is getting better, dude. You did really good today. So I want to commend you for that, first of all. Secondly, Juan Carlos didn't talk about his income there, so I'm going to talk about it. This guy's earned over $100,000 in his first 3 weeks. I mean, that's unbelievable income. But it's not just about him. He has multiple people on his team. I know he has 3 that are close to some are over 70,000. I know 2 are definitely at 70,000. One's over 50,000. And I haven't looked at your numbers in a while, but man, that is a phenomenal thing to happen in 3 weeks to anyone. So Juan Carlos, congratulations on your leadership, man. We appreciate all that you're doing.
Thank you, man. Thank you, bro.
So if you're brand new, I hope you caught that. I mean, it might have went right over your head, but Juan Carlos, as I said, he has earned over 6 figures in 3 weeks. His team have absolutely crushed it as well. It's not just about him. It's about everybody else that's doing well as well. So I see Stan Bell here. Stan Bell, what's up, man? Are you out there? Hey, Stan Bell. There you are.
James.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm fine. Good afternoon. How are you doing, James?
I'm good. I see your shield there. You look sharp, man.
I just finished a physical meeting with some of my team. Look at where much.
Hello, James.
Oh, wow. What's up? Hello. That's awesome, man.
Hi, James.
Hello.
So we just finished a physical meeting right now. So everybody is so excited about business and like what we kept saying, you know, it's just about duplication and all that. You know, the only thing people are complaining is gas fee, but I thank God people are beginning to understand that they don't need to wait for gas because whether they make payments, what they're supposed to collect is what they will actually collect from, is what they are going to receive from your trust wallet Okay. So let's just keep the business moving. That's how we're going to be making it. A lot of my team, they are so happy. People, some of them have made $10,000, $8,000, $5,000, $15,000. You know, this is something that is so incredible, because for you to make such kind of amount of money in 3 weeks to 1 month, this is absolutely nice, you know. And in this business, everyone can get, because let's not get the fat beyond to 2 months in this business. So by the time we are getting up to 2 months, I wonder what people's income would have been. You know, I wonder what people's income would have been. I have personally made 4 Ethereum in this business, which is like $25,000 plus in this business within the space of 1 month. We Christmas. We shouldn't forget that we have 4 months to the Christmas. So really, if you need $20,000 from now to Christmas, then this is the right opportunity.
Hey, Stanbell, so, man, you were cutting out there really, really bad. Maybe turn your video off there. We missed the last thing you said, so I don't know if you can unmute. Maybe turn your video off and finish what you were saying, but you were cutting off there at the end, so I just muted you.
Okay. Sorry, I just have to turn my camera off because of the net.
Much better.
I was saying, yeah, thank you. So I was saying that we really need to build the business, because if we can look at those of us that we go to church and the Christmas is around the corner, you know, all we need to do is to build the business. Let me remove the Christmas thing, because I know that not everybody here are Christians. You know, just the end of the year is at the corner, and many of us celebrate the end of the year. We celebrate the new year and all that. So we have an opportunity to make lots of money in this business, build this business, because right now, whether we like it or not,
So, Stanbell's having some technical difficulties there. Let's see here.
Business, so that nobody will sit back and wait and relax and all that. That's the simple thing about this business. So I love what you are doing, Mr. James. I want to try this strategy.
Yeah, well, Stanbell, thank you so much, man, for coming out. You kind of cut out there at the end, but you know, just to kind of recap what Stanbell was saying, you know, he's earned 30. I think he said he's earned like 35,000 on his own, maybe more than that. He's had several people earn 10,000, 8,000. And, you know, in Nigeria, that's obviously huge. But, you know, there's one thing I know about Stanbell. I mean, I just was on the call with him yesterday with the team leader from Portugal. So, you know, he has a worldwide business. But, you know, he said something there that I think it's hard to resonate with. But, you know, if you do celebrate the holidays, I mean, it's August, right? So, you know, our mind doesn't even work like that. But, you know, imagine if you did the work now to where when you got to those holidays that it could be stress-free for you and your family, regardless of what you celebrate. I mean, what an awesome thing. So Stanbell has a great head on his shoulders. I love when he comes out and talks because he's always giving the best information. So as you can see, a lot of people that are rocking it. How about Alfredo? Alfredo, are you where you can say hello? Let's see if I can catch him off guard. Alfredo, are you there, my friend?
Hey, how you doing, James? Good morning, team. How's everybody doing?
Good morning.
There's a saying that goes like this, James, and you probably know that. Do the thing and you will have the power, right? So build the business and you will get an amazing Christmas. That's pretty much what it is. So do the thing and you will have the power. Build the business and you will have an amazing Christmas. Not only you, all your family, the people that you're going to invite to the business, you're going to do awesome. Trust me. This is just the beginning. We're going through some adjustments, but I mean, hey, who doesn't have challenges? You know, challenges are to be like, to be what, how do I say this? To be, what's the word, James?
I'm not sure.
What is it?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the
No,
word.
when you have a challenge, when you want to go over the challenge or you want to like get through it.
Yeah, you just got to go through it. Yeah,
You got to get through it. Exactly. You know, and this is one of the challenges that we're facing, if you put it that way. But I mean, like I was telling you yesterday, guys, if we just focus on the theme, what we can achieve with this amazing program, there's nothing compared out there. Challenges are going to be everywhere. I just choose to have a challenge with this Lion's Share, and we're going to push through. And I know we're going to do amazing things. Not just me. I mean, like you were saying, we just had a meeting with Istanbul yesterday, with a big leader from Portugal. I mean, this lady who's coming on board, she made $30 million. Just imagine what she's going to do here in Lion's Share. I'm super fired up. She's ready to sign up today. We're going to be working hand to hand with her to guide her through all these steps. I mean, I'm fired up. I'm fired up. Believe me, I am. Because, I mean, let's think about this, guys. The more people we bring to the Lion's Share, the more income we're going to be getting. That's pretty much what it is. Let's not wait for the spillover. Let's create the spillover. Let's follow the follow me system. Super easy to duplicate. Right, James?
Absolutely, man. I mean, you know this. I mean, you are one of the ones that have really caught on to this idea of, the follow me system. I know you've personally earned probably close to over 90,000. I don't know exactly how much it's been in your first 3 weeks. You've had multiple people in that 5-figure range. I mean, Stanbell is obviously part of your team. So, man, I know you're rocking it. We appreciate all that you're doing and your good attitude. But you said it just like it is. It doesn't matter what business you're in. Everyone's going to go through the normal business cycles and the challenges and everything like that. We just it's hard to believe that we're only 3.5 weeks old, and I'm excited to see where we're going. So, man, thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate it.
You got it, brother.
All right. So Alfredo, as you heard, I mean, that dude, he's earned $90,000 or more in 3 weeks. And like I said, he has multiple people that have earned more. So it's just insane. I was going to ask Lady Joe to come out. Lady Joe, I don't know if you can come out or not, but I saw your name on here. So I wanted to bring you out.
Yes, I'm here. Great morning, everybody. Hello.
Hey, Lady Joe. How you doing?
I'm looking a little crazy right now, so that's why I haven't put my camera on.
Don't worry about it.
No, we're in the right place at the right time. We're in momentum. This is a ground floor opportunity, and everyone has a front seat in first class. So you are all in the beginning. So the time is now. The most important people in the world is everybody on this webinar, and the most important time is now. And we have Gold 2.0 in our hands. We are in a position where Ethereum's getting ready to explode. If anyone knows about cryptocurrency and cryptography and what goes behind it, if you don't know, Ethereum is like the second largest cryptocurrency out there. And you're in a position like it's under $400. It's a very cheap buy-in because it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So all I can tell you is bring your people in. You will be like Noah leading your people to the ark. You're in the right place at the right time, and get your lion's share, because this is your opportunity to win. If nobody has ever said, oh, I've never won an opportunity, well, with lion's share, you have the opportunity to be the winner and to collect the lion's share. So James, I take my hat off to you. Alfredo, Eduardo, I thank you for putting this program together and being the great superior leaders that you are. I am very humbled to be in your company. Thank you.
Thanks, Lejo. Let me ask you a real quick question. How was Mexico?
It was beautiful.
So thank you so much for coming out and sharing. I always say Lady Joe is in the not messing around club because she gets stuff done. You can just tell. And she was just in Mexico living that lifestyle. I mean, in the middle of a pandemic, she had the means and the opportunity to just travel and be able to enjoy life. So very cool. I'm going to bring out Marlene. Marlene, are you where you can say hello?
Can you hear me?
We got you. Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. I mean, I'm just enjoying myself, just like Lady Joe says. Because one thing, though, you got to, you need to have an opportunity and not need it and not have it. I mean, which one do you rather? You want to have something where you don't have to worry about, money and trying to help others, and just the experience of being able to help people, because that's what I'm doing, and I love doing it, because I would love to be able to grow my team in Jamaica and Africa, and that's what I'm doing. Because Lion Share, this is a great opportunity for everybody all over the world. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. I mean, this is just amazing, amazing opportunity for everybody to win, no matter what language you speak, because it's all in the back office. Everything is right there. This is an open book where you see every single thing. So why not go with Lion Share? So let's come on board and get your part of the Lion Share. So let's go. Thanks, James.
Oh, no, thank you, Marlene. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So always have awesome information. And, as she said, I mean, she's building her business internationally. She's focused on Africa and Jamaica. She's had some Jamaican folks out to our calls. So exciting to see her team as they grow. All right, so we're at the top of the hour. I was going to see Dion. I don't know, Dion, are you where you can come out and give these people some encouragement before we take off here?
Hey, everybody. Of course, I'm here. James, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to Eduardo. And I love what Juan Carlos was saying. Your English is just amazing. And Vicus, John, Team MSB, CC, Natish, Alfredo, Lady Joe, Marlene, Stanbell. What a great way to start your morning, James. Don't you think?
I enjoy it.
These great stories from everyone, and as a life coach, I really listen to what people are saying, and I pay attention to the videos. What I see, and just what dropped in my spirit to share with the family this morning is Lion Share is an amazing opportunity. This will allow you to be positioned for wealth, not for just you, for generations to come. But there's something that we have to do, guys. Family, my beloved, listen closely. Posture is very important. And by that, being in the right, just like what Lady Joe said, being in the right place at the right time, your posture is important in this industry. Not just Lion Share, just the industry of relationship marketing, network marketing, warm marketing, whatever you want to call it. Your position and posture is important. So when you're on this platform, sit up tall, get some light around you. I know it may be different times in time zones, but lean into this information, because more you can catch it. The energy is infectious. Lean in, change your posture, have something that everyone can be excited about, because that's what you'll attract. If you're excited about what you have your hands on, you're going to attract people. I saw Stanbell with a group of folks around him. Why do you think that is? His posture, his position, his energy. We have an amazing thing in our hands, guys. So let us go out there with all bigger, and let's go out there and get our Lion Share.
I love it, Dion. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was awesome. I love that. I talk about posture a lot as well. And I think that, one thing that Lion Share gives people is that simplicity that they need to be able to share something. So going into a situation, like you said, hey, you're going to attract likeness. So if you're out there, if you're negative, just expect to get negative people, right? If you got Dion's energy, man, you're going to attract some good people. So Dion, thank you so much. I was gonna see Edgardo. Are you still out there, man? Where you can come out? I know Vicus wanted to come back out. I don't see him on here. I want to see if you want to come out and share anything before we wrap this thing up.
He's doing another Zoom, James. I'm chatting with him. He was going to try to come back. Let me see if I still see him over here. He's here right now.
Oh, is he? All right.
Yeah. Vicus, how you doing, my friend?
Great, sir. Great. How are you, sir?
Good, Vicus. So we're waiting for you here to close the Zoom for this morning, my friend, and invite every single one of them for tomorrow morning, because you know who's the guest tomorrow morning, right?
Yes, sir. And that was the question. That was my question here. So we just want to know, we have already told all of our teammates, like in every country now, people know tomorrow would be a very special Zoom meeting in Lion Share. As we all know, from the development team, a guy would be taking this training meeting. But can you just elaborate a bit
Uh-oh, I guess you cut off there, man. Can you say that again?
more? What would be the? Can you please elaborate what would be the agenda of this meeting? Like what we can learn from this meeting?
Yeah, sure. So Vicus, I mean, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be interviewing the developer. Okay, so there's going to be specific questions that we're going to be sending him, and most of these questions are questions that we constantly get out there from people. You know, because Vicus, you know this, man. There's a lot of competition, number one, but there's also a lot of rumors, a lot of haters out there. So we just want to clear the air, right? We're going to be asking the tough questions to the programmer, the ones that normally people won't ask, and give him a chance to answer those. You know, if there's a specific question that you think that you need answered, maybe reach out to Edgardo that he can help you with that. But folks, we are going to be having our lead developer come out tomorrow to be able to tell you everything you need to know about Lionshare from a programming standpoint, from a smart contract standpoint, how everything works. We're going to be talking about gas prices, exactly how they work with our contract, and also just be talking about the future, what can actually come. So Vicus, man, I appreciate you coming back out. I know you guys are absolutely crushing it. I know you came from another Zoom too, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I just want to share one fact here. Like we have so many people who would they have just started getting negative about few things, and everyone is asking me that because what you have done that you made so much Ethereum, or you have made so much money in very short time. You know, for all these haters and for all these people who want to know the answer, I say just one thing. I did what Edgardo and James do. Like the support we have been getting from you people, like you are always reachable. Like whenever any doubt arises in my mind or there is any problem, I just try to connect with Edgardo sir, and we immediately get a problem solved. So the negativity, it stops there once we get response from our upline, from our seniors. And I mean, if we have the best of the best support system for our teammates, trust me, even we can make negative people into positive, and all the positive people will never go negative. It's not about Lionshare. It's not about anything on the planet. It's only about the help your team is getting from you. That's the key to the success. Stand always and just be responsive to your team, be reachable to your team, and you will see the change.
Vicus, tell these people how many Ethereum you've earned in your first 3.5 weeks.
We have started with 450 Ethereum now.
450 Ethereum. Oh my gosh, man. Congratulations.
That's the beginning.
That is just the beginning. So, man, I love what you just shared there. Thank you so much. I mean, that's a sign of a great leader. You know, I think Zig Ziglar says it the best. Help people get what they want. You can have everything that you want. And you know, you're a living example of that, Vicus. I know you bleed for your team. You really do, man. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. So listen, folks, I do want to remind everybody tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have the same exact call. Tomorrow is going to be big. I know we won't have an open seat. We'll definitely record it. But tomorrow at 10 a.m., the lead developer is going to be out here. So it won't be a normal business overview call. It will be an interview with the lead developer to tell you where we're at, where we're going as far as our programming is concerned. So a lot of excitement. So Edgardo, anything you want to finish with, man?
No, I just want to say hi to, how do you pronounce Baybar Ali. Hi, good morning, Baybar. How you doing, my friend? Baybar Ali, good morning, my friend. Good morning, good morning.
Sir, very.
With Baybar Ali, we're going to have.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you, my friend. So I'm going to be with your group tomorrow morning after the Zoom with the programmer. So make sure you get all your team at this time. You know, 7 a.m. Eastern. I mean, 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, and then I'll be with your team. Okay, my friend.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir, for your appreciation and for your time. Yes, I will be available and ready with the teams.
Awesome.
Okay,
so we are ready to rock, sir. We're ready to rock.
Sounds good. Sounds good, my friend. I'll get back to you a little bit later today. Okay, about your text.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Definitely. I will be waiting, and until then, I will be preparing the teams to just kickstart. This is just a beginning, sir.
So yes, it's just the beginning. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear, because the gas speed. This is not forever. I mean, I've been talking with different programmers, and they're just giving different ideas. And this is just. I mean, it can be a few days. It can be one day. So let's be patient. That's all I can say. Let's pack the house tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time from Vegas, which is 10 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so let's pack the house tonight and get ready for tomorrow. Be early, because tomorrow it will be a full house. Okay, so that's all I have.
Right,
James.
sir. Right,
Get
sir.
back to you. Okay, Barbara.
No.
Right, sir. So it's just, I can say like this is just a newborn baby. Lionshare is not yet well prepared. I can say like this is just a newborn baby. We are not yet ready. Even we are not yet started. This is what we all can say. So the real boom is going to be like started within, like, I can say like the kind of stuff you guys have done, even James and the programmers. I am blessed with this opportunity. That's what I can say, sir.
Oh man, thank you so much. Where are you from? I haven't had a chance to meet you yet. Where are you from?
From India, sir. I'm from India.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much, man. We really appreciate you coming out and sharing that as well. We're gonna rock and roll, y'all. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. We will see you tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great day. Thank you all. Bye bye.
Perfect.